Hello everybody and welcome to Valheim. As always, I am Dor, and today we're going to go ahead and start our journey through this game. So, from my understanding, it's like a dungeon-y game where there's bosses and stuff we can go fight and a bunch of mobs and stuff around. We can go ahead and build houses and stuff like that too and scavenge for material and stuff. We're going to ignore the bird for right now because he is just the tutorial bird. He's going to give us the basics of how this game works. So first things first, when you load in, you should hit this stone, right? It gives you the first location of the boss that you need to fight. He is the first guy that you come across, I believe. So we're going to kind of ignore him right now because we don't have any gear and I don't want to just go and get stomped on instantly. So right off the bat here, we have a house that's right next to our spawn building thingy. And we don't have any material to do anything with those. So we're going to kind of ignore that for right now. So if we go ahead and open up our map, our guy is over there. Let's point our character thing over there. So it's over there. If we go back up the flight path that the bird brought us in on, because you get brought in on a bird, we're going to go back that way because we have water that way. So we're going to go that way for right now. Anyways, this is the third time I've tried to start this series. The first time I was having audio issues, and then the second time those audio issues just got even worse. And it turns out that at some point I went ahead and unplugged my XLR cable from my cloud lifter and never plugged it back in fully. That's a bad guy, by the way. This tree guy right here, he's just not attacking us yet. There we go. Now he's aggro. Let's grab some food. We can kind of keep our distance from this guy. He'll just keep following us. We need to get some wood and stuff going so we can make a club so we can go ahead and kill him. But yeah, the audio was so bad that it just sounded like someone had paper in my mouth when I was talking. It didn't sound great, and it did it the entire episode. So I went ahead and checked all my cables, plugged everything in properly now. I don't know how that happened, but it's been like that for a while apparently because I've had that issue, not as bad as it was on here, but I've had that issue when I was doing Freeman. So yeah, it wasn't doing it too bad on the other series, but it was noticeable every now and again on Freeman at least. So we need a bit more of this stuff, and then we can go ahead and get a club going. Get a stone axe going. Do we have the wood for it? No, we don't. We need a little bit more, and then we can go ahead and get that going. Our bird friend over there trying to get us to activate the tutorial here. And we're not going to do that, though. We can keep going. Oh, you know what? We should eat because that's going to give us some extra health. And I believe the way this game works is you can eat 3 different items. You can't eat the same item all at once. So if we try to eat more strawberries, or raspberries rather, we can't actually eat those, so we need to go ahead and find different sources of food from at least what I've seen so far. I didn't go too far into this game, literally took a couple steps and tried to set up a house, and then that was pretty much the entire episode. But we keep running into issues, so hopefully this episode is the episode that's going to go live and I don't run into any more issues. I guess I'll figure that out in a little bit here when I wrap up and go to edit it and see if my audio is just all over the place again, which is real fun. So we're almost to the water edge. I don't want to build right on the water edge though, because there are boats and stuff. I kind of want to build close to it so I can go ahead and build like a dock or something and have our boat connected to it. So I believe, do we have enough to build this yet? No, we haven't gotten any wood yet. Oops. We can't punch these things. It'll tell us too hard and it won't actually do any damage to the tree thing. So we can't actually harvest that. We need to find the stuff on the ground. And I believe if we get the hammer going, we can go ahead and tear these buildings down that we're coming across. And I think it's quicker to get some wood that way. So I guess I should have made our hammer first. Why are we not finding any wood on the ground? That's a stone. Got some more food. Cool. I need to find wood, like badly. I'm going to wander around, I guess, because we're not seeing any on the ground here. And there we go. Here's some. Cool. Okay. There's a little bit there. We need 5 for the hammer, so we can go ahead and get that now. Now we got some on the ground. Cool. There's... Oh, no. Made the wrong thing. I wanted to make the hammer, not the axe. Whatever. Now we can go ahead and harvest trees, so at least we can get some more wood that way. So that's not too bad, I guess. And we have another food source here, so let's go ahead and eat the mushroom as well, so we get a little bit more health. And this is the first time I've loaded in and not gotten murdered by a boar instantly. So that's pretty nice. Every other episode, the other two episodes, were starting off with me getting mauled by a boar that I couldn't do anything about. That was pretty cool. We just got lucky this time around. We just had a stump person next to our spawn, but he didn't go aggro, so no worries. Do we have a house or anything we can occupy on this little beach? This is a nice little area. I might set up a house here, or I might just walk around on the coastline and see if there's a pre-built house that we can just go ahead and swap out a couple parts on to make our house so we don't have to farm up too much wood. Is this even the same area that we got flown in on? No, this is a different little section. So we have a little peninsula here that we can go ahead and explore a little bit. So there's a bunch of animals and stuff that we can go ahead and kill to get food and such. We have a club, right? We might not be able to keep up with these things and kill them like that. We might need the bow to be able to do that. We got some more wood on the ground. Great. Can we make the hammer now? We can. Cool. So you can't close the inventory screen until you're done crafting what you're crafting, so that's cool. Let's grab these things. I'm kind of curious how the boats and stuff work on here. If you can make like a big boathouse or whatnot, or if it's just like a travel item that you can't do too much with. We are in a new biome called the Black Forest. That doesn't seem like a great place to be early game here. Okay, we're actually gonna back out of this place. I don't know if this is another boss area or whatnot, or if this is just a different biome or whatnot. I just don't want to get stomped on again. So I'm gonna walk back just a smidge. We're gonna go ahead and set up a house. We're gonna go that way, down that coastline there, and see if there's a house down that way. We have some lizard people right here in the water. They're not aggro on me either just yet. These guys should be aggro, 'cause I'm right next to them. There we go. And hopefully we can go ahead and get some of these guys killed and get some food off of them. There's that guy dealt with. Another tree man here. Get him dealt with. Okay, cool. So let's see. What else do we have here? Did we get both tails from that one? We only got one tail. Okay, well that's fine. No biggie. Let me walk down that way and just see if there's a house we can go ahead and occupy. So it looks like the Black Forest might just be a different biome, because where we came from is the meadows, and I believe the Black Forest is marked on the map too. Okay, never mind. I guess it doesn't put the markers on the map like that. Does it put them on this map if we zoom out far enough? No. Never mind. That's not actually on the map. It's just my top corner of the mini-map that's telling me where I'm at currently, I guess. So let's grab all the stone and stuff we can here. We have a little broken down house right in front of us here, but it's kind of not in a great spot. We have a thing over there too, one of those monolith things that's kind of in our spawn. I did not do any damage to this guy. Oh, I'm not doing any damage to this guy. He's a biggin. Okay, let's keep going here before we get wrecked here. Let's go ahead and get somewhere we can go ahead and get up on top of. Actually, this isn't a house. It's a broken down little stone structure. Okay, this is not going well. These guys are a little bit harder to kill. Oh, they're gray dwarfs. They're not gray lings like the little guy was. Okay, so let's. I'm gonna run around again trying to find another area. I might go back into the meadow thing right there where I was, the little clearing. There was that little tower that we can go ahead and just occupy and just build out on. All right, cool. We made it back to this thing. We're just going to go ahead and add some walls to this thing and make it our house here. So let's go ahead and get our hammer out. We actually need to go ahead and plop down a workbench before we can actually do anything with this thing. So we need this guy here. Let's just go ahead and plop it out here for right now. That's fine. It's not going to do anything too crazy. And then we need to go ahead and select walls and stuff. So for right now, let's see. We're not going to go too big with it. Let's just go ahead and expand it out a little bit so that we have some room to move around with. We'll probably do like 2 walls here and then another one here. So we have 5 walls, right? And then we can make this one our doorway going in, right? And we can go ahead and just plop down some more here. We're going to have to cut down some trees and stuff to go ahead and get the walls needed for this, so we can go ahead and build this out. Yeah, we don't have any more wood. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, we're completely dry. So we can go ahead and just cut down some trees here. We got plenty of stuff around us. We can go ahead and actually clear out these stumps and stuff, so we don't have to cut down a tree just yet. We can walk around here. There's a couple fallen trees, so we can just grab those up and clear out the area here, which isn't going to be too bad. So when you cut down a tree on here, it breaks into these types of sections, and then you have to beat these sections to get more wood out of them, so that until they break up, which is kind of nice. They can kill you though, which is something that caught me off guard before. We can go ahead and yeah, just get squished instantly by them. There's no like, unless our health was just so low, but yeah, you can get killed by these things, which is kind of cool. So let's see, we have 13 wood, not enough to do anything. Let's go ahead and eat one of these guys so our health keeps regenning. We did take a little bit of damage from the grayling dudes or the other guys. Let's get these guys going. So let me harvest up a little bit of wood here so we can go ahead and place down the rest of these walls and stuff. We might go ahead and tear down the roofing of this one just to not make it as tall, because I don't want to waste that much wood building that thing up like that. Okay, so we should be good now. We do have these guys spawning around us, so I guess these guys just spawn around. So we're going to go, let's go 3 out. Let's get our club ready to go as well so we can get this guy. These are the little guys, so we're not too worried about these. If we can go ahead and have him stop running away so we can beat on him. Come on now. I got to stop swinging like that. Hooah. There we go. So that guy's dealt with. There was another one back that way, but he's not here yet, so that's cool. These guys are dropping sap, I think? Resin. They're dropping resin. Okay. So let's get our hammer back out. So we went out 3, and that should be fine. We're not going to go too much bigger than that right now. And we can go ahead and just connect these things in. Snaps. I don't know if we can terraform by like removing rocks or flattening out the land here. So I guess that's something we'll figure out. And it doesn't look like I can actually put this with this one. There we go. And then we can go ahead and connect these together. I don't think it'll let me go through the rock, but if it does, great. If not, no worries. We have a rock there that hopefully nothing can climb over to get to us. Can we place you there? Yeah, we can. Okay, cool. So now we can go ahead and remove these guys, right? Get some wood from these. And hopefully be able to finish off the roof section at least. Oh, there's a chest there. Oops. I think I broke it, but at least it dropped whatever was in there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and plop down a floor now. Should be fine doing that. And let's see, which way are these things facing? That away. I can't actually see which way these planks are facing. Can we do that? I think they're facing up, down, so let's do that again. They should be facing left, right. Nope, they're facing up, down. Okay, whatever, that's fine. It's not gonna ruin anything. Can we place this one? Not letting me auto lock onto it. Let's just go ahead and place these down. And that should be that one. And maybe we could wiggle this in here somehow. Ooh, it looked like it popped up for a second. There we go. So that we just have a boulder in the corner of our room here. No worries. And let's get these guys going as well. That should be that. I can't tell if there's one here already. That should be fine though. And then we're going to go ahead and have a fireplace in here. So we need to go ahead and remove this guy here because we can't place them on the floor. And then if we go ahead and go to this guy, we should be fine putting it here. Like that. Yeah. All right. And then we need a way of this thing to vent out of the building because it will choke you if you have it in your house without any way to vent it. And so in order to do that, we're going to go ahead and plop down some walls again. Actually, do we want it more higher than this? Let's go ahead and do half wall. We get a little bit more room above us. Go ahead and flip this around so we have the doorknob on that side. Plop a wall on top of this. How much wood do we have left, by the way? 38. Okay. We got a little bit of wiggle room here. Can I... There we go. Can we go ahead and plop you up here, please? There we go. And then now we can go ahead and put the roofing in. But we need to kind of have it in a way that this area is open. So we do this, I guess? Maybe? This will work. the way I'm thinking it'll work. Something like that. And then like that. Is that facing the wrong way? I feel like that's facing the wrong way. Get you going there. That looks fine. This one's a little off as well. I don't think we lose any items when we break down the things we place. We could be. I'm not too sure. Did I mess these ones up? No, they look fine. So then we can go ahead and put this guy here in between these two, right? It doesn't look like it has the same angle that those guys do. This one maybe? Yeah, that one. So let's do that here as well. And then how do we want to have this one? We want to have it maybe this guy again? No, that's the other one. Was it this one I was just using? Yeah. We want this to be closed off. There we go. And then another roofing into this guy like so. Right? That should work. And then we need a bunch of these guys going like this. And then that should be fine. Actually, let's get rid of this one. Right? And then we can go ahead and put these ones here. Actually, no. Which one will we put there? These ones? Yeah, these ones. And then like this. Over here as well. If we can get it to snap properly. We need you there. Yeah, that works. And then we can go ahead and put another one of these guys here. And that covers up that area there. So this should be venting, right? We don't have the choking icon here. So we're good. And now we can go ahead and plop down a bed here. Let's get rid of that because that's kind of off the ground and kind of wonky looking. And then we can go ahead and plop that down again. There we go. Fix that issue. Again, I don't know if there's a way to remove the grass and stuff because that'd be kind of nice if we could. But we need a bed in here so we can go ahead and sleep. Let's go ahead and spin that around so we're facing that away. And then if we wanted to, we can go ahead and knock out some of these walls and put in half walls so we get windows. Something like that. And where did my thing just go? Oh, my hammer just broke. That's what happened. Okay, there we go. We had to bring it in really quick just to go ahead and get it fixed here. So I want to go ahead and upgrade our hammer. Or not upgrade, I want to repair our hammer. There we go. Now we have two hammers because I couldn't actually move this thing in here. That was my bad. I messed that up a little bit. But at least we can go ahead and plop that in a chest or something so we know we have an extra hammer eventually. And we actually don't have any wood to go ahead and finish this now that I broke it out. Oops. Let's go ahead and I'm going to grab another piece of wood real quick to go ahead and fill in that hole so that we don't have anything going in there while we're sleeping. Do we have any more logs laying around on the ground? Not really. But I'm going to go ahead and harvest one of these little tiny trees, like a little stick bush thing. That way we can go ahead and get some wood quickly like that. There we go. That should be more than enough to get these things rolling here. Get this thing broken as well. We get a little bit more wood from that. Cool. And now we should be able to go ahead and plop a half wall here. We can go. We can't sneak past our bed, so I guess we would have been safe if we had put down or just went ahead and went to sleep. It would have probably been fine. Half wall. Do that. And now they're going to be able to attack me through the wall, which is going to be nice. Let's go ahead and sleep. Can't sleep at this time. Why not? I don't know why not. Okay, so let's go ahead and eat our food. Do we have a chest in here? We don't have a chest. I'm going to guess we don't have enough wood either to make one. All right, so I went and gathered some wood here real quick so we can go ahead and plop down a chest. So let's have it facing this way. That should be fine. And then we can go ahead and dump some of the stuff in here. We do have a weight limit on our character. We're currently at 125 out of 300. So I'm guessing you start moving slowly or maybe not moving at all if you are overweight. I am not too sure how that works out. So we can go ahead and put our spare items in there. I'm going to leave the wood and stone out of that because we can go ahead and put these in piles. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's go and dump these things in there. We'll keep the food on us. We have gold. We have feathers from that chest that we found. We have more food that we can't do anything with right now. And can we actually do anything with this? Let's go ahead and put that here. I think this is how you cook stuff. I'm not too sure. Cannot use necktail on fire. Okay. So I don't know how we cook that item. But we have that at least, so let's go ahead and plop that in here. How much weight does that take off? 1 pound. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put these things down in piles, right? We can just put them outside, I think, and I don't think we have anything to worry about with those. So if we go into miscellaneous, we can go ahead and plop these things down, but I think we need 50. Yeah, we need 50. Okay, so we can go ahead and put the other ones in the chest for right now, I guess. There's no harm in that. Does it tell me what these are used for, or is it just a storage pile? Yeah, it's just a stack. Okay. So we can go ahead and store stuff like that instead of taking up chest space. But we need 50 of each before we can do that. So which one's heavier? The wood is the heavier one. But right now we don't need any stone. We're going to need a lot of wood to be making our tools and stuff here in a second. So we need to make another... Where is our item at? We can make a hoe. We don't have the option to make a bow. Huh. Anyway, I think that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode, right? We went ahead and got a little base going. And next episode, we're going to go ahead and try and rank up. I guess we need to rank up to go ahead and get the arrows unlocked for us, the bow. I'm not too sure why that's not unlocked, actually. We might have to talk to the bird, I guess. But anyways, that's going to go ahead and be it for today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.